Namaste, Suivera family. My name is Sandhya, and I am friends with Amber and Austin, and I'm grateful to them for giving me this opportunity to meet all of you divine souls online. I'm a healer by profession, and I also have been a meditator for many years. I believe in cosmology as well, and I felt that this was the right time to reach out to all of you since May 26th is Vesak in Southeast Asia and Buddhist traditions. It's already done there, and in the western part of the world, we're going to be celebrating it tomorrow. The reason I wanted to reach out with this meditative practice is because of multiple reasons. Vesak is a very important festival in Buddhist traditions that has been embraced by the Western spiritual world as well. And it's because this was the day that Lord Buddha attained nirvana. And it's also said that this was the day he was born and he left his mortal coil as well. And in addition to being a full moon where the energies are really very high and conducive for spiritual growth, we also have the golden opportunity of having a lunar eclipse, and this happens in this beautiful full moon, which is also a supermoon, and the effects are multiplied multiple folds. In addition, there are several astral bodies, including planets and other bodies that have conjoined to make this into a highly energetic period. And so it all begins from Vesak, and the highly energetic spiritual period extends all the way till June 10th when there is a solar eclipse. And this is the time we need to maximize for our own spiritual growth, transformation, as well as transformation of the collective. And hence this introduction just prior to Vesak. Without much further ado, I think we can settle down into the meditative practice. As always, and as with every other meditation practitioner, I recommend that either people sit in a chair with the feet touching the ground or sit cross-legged on the ground. You could have a little pillow underneath to support your back, making sure that the back is straight, the feet are touching the ground, the back is straight, hands are resting on the thighs, and the palms are facing up, head and neck are straight as well. And once we gently close our eyes, the practice begins with 2 purifying breaths, followed by setting up an intention. Only when we set up an intention are our desires fulfilled. And once that's done, we start the relaxation, cleansing, purification process and the actual meditation. The goal of this meditation is to increase our willpower, our confidence, and a sense of oneness, and an increase in our abilities to be intuitive, to be creative, so we may realize that we are all divine and we are all one. So let's get into the practice. I would recommend all of you to sit in a chair or on the ground, whatever is comfortable for you. And I'm hoping that you are wearing comfortable clothing and you are in a safe space and a sacred space, both physically and mentally, where you're not going to be disturbed, and this is your time. Okay. So sitting up with the back straight, neck and head straight as well, feet touching the ground, hands resting on the thighs, palms facing up. It could just face up, or it could be in the form of this mudra, or it's a position where the thumb and index finger are opposing each other, and then you can place this on the thighs this way. So let's take 2 deep breaths. Breathe through the nostril deeply as you could, so you feel your chest and your belly expanding. And let go through the mouth. So you feel the belly contracting and your chest contracting as well. So I'm not going to speak. Let's do this 2 times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Now, gently bring your attention to the center of your chest, where your spiritual heart is located. Pay attention to the heartbeats. Now, in all devotion and purity of mind, let us invoke and ask for the divine presence to help us in this endeavor. The intention for this session is to increase our willpower, our confidence, open our hearts to the beautiful, unconditional love. And as we do that, we rise in awareness to hone in on our creativity, on our intuitions, various kinds of awareness, so we may realize that we are divine and we are all one. Let's say that in our own minds as we take a deep breath and focus on the heart. Now, let's invoke that everyone else also rises in awareness, not just for individual good, but for universal good. Next, as we breathe in to the heart, the center of the chest, where the spiritual heart is located, and play this intention in our mind, let's remind ourselves ultimately that whatever happens is in alignment with the movement of consciousness. Whether you call this supreme consciousness as supreme effulgence, or you call this God and God's will. So let's invoke that and even offer our invocation to the will of God or the movement of consciousness. May the divine will prevail. And as you say this, feel the movement from your heart all the way to the top of the head where your crown chakra is located. I now offer even my prayers and my intention, not just for myself but for greater good, into the hands of the Divine Being. May God's will prevail. Let's visualize a maypole in front of us. It's a long pole which has a beautiful effulgent sphere of light on top. This is the Supreme Consciousness, or the Divine Effulgence, or God. From the tip of the maypole, there are several ribbons of various colors. Let's each pick one that resonates with us. This forms the connection between the Divine Effulgence and our hearts. As you breathe in, feel this energy coming from the Divine Effulgence into your heart, along the ribbon that you've chosen. And as you breathe out, let it go down through your body, through your legs, anchoring in Mother Earth, all the way at her core. Breathe in this divine light energy into your heart. As you breathe out, allow it to flow down your legs into the core of Mother Earth. Not only energizing her, but also anchoring in her. Now let's visualize another connection between each one of us, heart to heart, so that we may intend and act for the greater good from a higher self, so that our intentions are always pure and always for the highest good. Feel this creative web around us through all the connections in this collective that we have, in this beautiful divine family. Let's begin the process by relaxing our physical body. Bring your attention to your feet. Feel the toes relaxing. Move up to feel the feet relaxing. Consciously relax both your calves next. Relax your thigh muscles, your pelvis, your abdomen, your chest muscles. Relax your spine all the way from bottom to top. Relax your shoulders, arms, forearms, and hands. Next, relax your neck, jaws, mouth, cheeks, eyes, scalp, back of the head. Now, from the divine effulgence that we have established a connection with, feel the beautiful violet light flowing down the head, all the way from the top, bathing and cleansing us, cleansing this physical body, and going into Mother Earth through our feet. Breathe in this violet light. Feel it cleanse all the way from the top to the bottom, and going out through the feet into the core of Mother Earth. Let's visualize the second layer around us, which is the vital body. This is the body that gives us our feelings. So any hurt that we carry, any pain that we carry, will be cleansed and healed by this beautiful violet energy. Feel the violet light coursing around your vital body, which is surrounding the physical body. With each breath, visualize the violet light flowing from the top of your head all around you and anchoring in Mother Earth. Next, visualize the mental body, which is the layer outside of the vital body. This is the body where all our thoughts, thinking resides. All of us carry various kinds of thoughts of lower energy, higher energy, thoughts that are no longer useful for us, that have long served their purpose. So it's time to let go of them. Allow the violet light from the supreme effulgence to bathe this mental body. It again surrounds the physical and the vital layers. Feel it coursing down the head, all the way down the body, down the legs into Mother Earth. It's coursing around the physical body into Mother Earth. With this cleansing process, we are now ready to strengthen ourselves with the beautiful golden energy from the sphere, golden sphere, the Supreme Effulgence. Feel it course through all layers of the body, from the top to the bottom, going all the way into the core of Mother Gaia. Feel this golden light strengthen you, invigorate you. We are ready to strengthen our third chakra, our fourth chakra, sixth and seventh chakras, so that we may achieve what we intend. Visualize the crystalline white energy, white light coming from the source, which is nothing but the beautiful sphere on the maypole. Feel that white, crystalline white energy coming all the way from this divine effulgence down the top of your head to the third chakra, which is located just below the breastbone in the upper part of your belly. Breathe in this divine light into the chakra. Visualize it vibrating. As you breathe out, let go down your legs into Mother Earth. Let's repeat this a couple of times. Breathe in into the third chakra and out down the legs. Be energized by this crystalline white light. We enhance our willpower, our sovereignty, and our courage to stand in our conviction and our truth. We no longer need to blindly follow everyone else and what we are being told. We have the courage to stand up and follow what we know as a personal truth. Let's slowly move our attention to the fourth chakra, or the heart chakra, which is in the middle of the chest, in the lower part, over the breastbone, or maybe even slightly to the right. That's where the spiritual heart is located. As we breathe deeply, let's visualize the crystalline white light coming from the supreme effulgence all the way down the head into this heart chakra, energizing it, revitalizing it, opening it. Breathe out down your legs into Mother Earth. Feel the expansion, not just of your chest, but of consciousness as well. With this, we are invoking unconditional love into our hearts. Unconditional love, first for ourselves, so we may be kind to ourselves and accepting of ourselves, of who we really are, both the parts that we know as well as parts of ourselves that we are unaware of, the shadow parts. With each breath, let's invoke that we integrate our shadow parts into the parts of ourselves that we are proud of, fond of, so we may become whole again. Strengthened by this unconditional love for ourselves, let's feel this love for everyone else around us. And progressively feel this unconditional love for all of creation. Feel this expanding around you, increasing in size, growing bigger and bigger than planet Earth itself, extending into the universe. You can feel the oneness and yourself melting into this oneness. This unconditional love and the awareness of oneness, we are ready to open up our third eye for greater levels of awareness and for blossoming of intuitive power, synchronicities, creativity, So feeling this divine energy reaching our third eye, which is located between our eyebrows. As you breathe in into this third eye, feel it vibrate. As you breathe out, let go down your body into Mother Gaia. Keep your attention on the third eye as you do this. Inviting and invoking intuitions, synchronicities, creativity into our lives. So that we may further advance on the spiritual path, transform ourselves for our own good as well as for higher good, for the sake of others as well. Now let's invoke the seventh chakra or the crown chakra on top of our head to give us this divine wisdom along the spiritual path, the discriminative wisdom to help us not just on our spiritual journey, but to live or lead life with this wisdom so that we incorporate it on a day-to-day basis, on our day-to-day interactions, so that it becomes a part of our life. Invoke the crystalline white light from the Supreme Effulgence into the crown chakra on top of our head, energizing it, vibrating it as it does so. Feel it move in a circular manner around the crown chakra as you take a breath. As you breathe in deeply, feel that vibrate. And as you breathe out, let go into Mother Earth. Let's invoke the wisdom of Lord Buddha so we may also move closer to enlightenment, one step at a time. Let's rise above the ego level onto our higher selves, which knows much more, which is in touch with the Supreme Effulgence at all times. Let's invoke that it may consistently have this connection at all times. Let's invoke that we function from this level of our higher self, which is constantly connected to the divine effulgence. And this connection is at the level of the crown chakra. On this day of Vesak, or Buddha Purnima, the full moon, in the month of May, let's bask in this energy, beautiful lunar energies that are going to multiply manifold with the occurrence of the lunar eclipse in the supermoon, where Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, along with the sun and the moon, are helping us with this transformational process. Along with other planetary bodies and cosmic bodies. Breathe in this crystalline white light all the way down from the crown chakra through all the chakra system into Mother Earth. Let's slowly release the connection that we have with Mother Earth. We will keep the connection with the Supreme Effulgence for all times. Let's thank the Divine Supreme Effulgence, Lord Buddha, all our integrated Ascended Masters, Archangels, Divine Beings, for this beautiful session on this journey towards transformation of our spirituality, spiritual transformation. Thank you all for being here with me today. Now let's slowly bring our awareness to the presence of the physical body. You can move your toes, feet, legs, thighs, hands, move your fingers, Roll your shoulders. Gently open your eyes. Continue to look down. Stay in that position for a few seconds. Slowly open your eyes. Take a deep breath. Thank you for being with me today. And I'm grateful for meeting this beautiful divine Suivera family. Namaste.